Morning, how are we doing? Right, and lots of jobs to do on the farms this morning. Let's get on with it, shall we? Let's put you on the live screen. Where's the tow hitch on this thing? There he is. Yeah. Once again, lots of contracts to do. The closest field we got to doing is, I think the grass and my wheat field is going to be ready exactly the same time, which is going to be a pain. I'm going to try and leave it kind of one stage if I can, more than I should. Because the main field is at one value, and I think the bit that I put in extra is like one step behind. So I'm going to try and see if we can leave it that one stage to so it does together. We've also got oats and wheats and barley to do on other fields as well. I can only take so many contracts at once, so I think it's this side that's doing first. So yeah, it is. Okay, so if I go to about there. Back that. That on? Good. Alright, let's pack that. Put your wheels away. And just turn you on. And a bit of that. Cool. What we're going to actually start doing with the straw swath is we're going to start saving the straw instead of selling it now. Simple reason is we're going to start to save for the pelleting machine. And then yeah, we can get that going. It's a bit of a slower process to make money because obviously, you know, after I bale it up, I got to transport up to the pelleting shed, and yeah. You know, put it onto the pelletizer. That then puts it in the bags through the pelletizer. Like I say, it's a slower process, but it's worth doing. You know, it turns straw bales from whatever they make now, you know, $400 or $500 into 2,000, almost 2,000 a pallet. So it's kind of worth doing. Not quite got the money for that machine yet. I mean, how much? Let's get the end of the road map before we try and look. Obviously, we've got to fill it with two types of stuff. Well, I think one's water, which is readily available anywhere. Right, just turn you off a minute. So we need to get. I think it's in the baling. Is it in the baling? Let's have a quick look. So we need to get. I think it's in with the balers. So we need to get this thing. Yeah, we need to get this thing. So it's 320,000 or 319,000. Is it that one? No, that's not it. Because part of the combination should be the. So where is it? Where is it in? Is it in with the foragers? No, it's not with that. Oh. Animals, maybe? No, it's not in with them. Can't remember what it's in with. Ah, there it is. It's this one here. 320,000 and 32,000 because we need both. So this does your makes your pellets. Working speed doesn't matter. It's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to go in my shed. And this thing here, this thing opens up and basically is a stand to push the straw through the bale crusher. Morning, Crazy. How you doing? Yeah, so we need both of them. So we need to save up 352,000, which how I've been going is basically a day or a day and a half. It hasn't been taking me too long to get that amount. It's been crazy, to be honest, to make money on this. And when I say crazy, it's easy to make money. So when we get a few people in, we're going to have to decide when, like, what's going to be enough money to say that's the end. Remembering that whatever I end on, if you guys vote for me to do another Zero to Hero series, I start with that next episode or next farm after I find another farm. So yeah, I don't want to make it too much. I mean, a million finish was kind of good. I mean, it allows you to start with stuff, but not an over amount. You know, it was kind of a good start. I mean, on this farm, the Zielonka, managed to get a few fields, so as well as the equipment to farm it really cheap. But yeah, you're not going to get lucky all the time like that. I've got something in my eye. I think I have anyway. It's watering like crazy. Probably like an eyelash or something. It'll fall out in a minute. It'll just water like crazy till it's that gone. Thank you, Chris, for doing that. I'll make sure they're working, shall I? Let's make sure they're working. That might have been a good idea, Matt. Right, let's... There we go. Don't worry, it didn't take two lots. One was yours, one was the replay that I did. I just all I do is, well, same as what Average can do actually with this Lumia. I just replay what was spent if it doesn't happen. Oh, coffee, the nectar of the gods. So we got a little bit more capacity in this new combine. We should be able to do 3 or 4 fields before we need to bring a truck down. Or not a truck, rather a tractor down with a trailer. Like I say, we need to make another, let's say 350,000, so we need to make 250,000 We'll be very close to that by end of stream. Is it worth keeping these straw bales? Because we've been getting a lot of straw contracts lately. I think I might keep one. Because obviously the byproduct from the field, so what becomes mine if I don't accept the contract in after I do the contract. So the straw is mine to do with what I want. So every bit of this straw is mine. So what you do is you don't accept the contract in after you've completed it, and then you can pick up the straw. What I don't want to do, or what you don't want to do if you're doing the same thing as I am now, is you don't want to, by accident, accept in a field that you haven't collected the straw on if you've got the after contract pickup on, like I have. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just do this, and then I'm going to try and see if I can make a straight line across. Just so I've got somewhere to turn, because otherwise it's, with this big thing, it's a little bit of a faff. Speaking of faff, anyone see the last couple of episodes of Scross Farmhand? That was hilarious. I'm not going to give any spoilers away, but yeah, if you haven't watched it, guys, go watch it. Look up Scroft on YouTube. So if you know Crofty, drop the Y, add an S at the front, so Scroft. Is Farmhand series. If you've not seen it, start from the beginning. And yeah, I'm addicted to watching it. I just can't wait every time it comes out. As soon as a new one comes out, I'm straight on it now, and the last few episodes have been hilarious. He's also started a new series that's kind of what would Farm Sim 25 be like, with like a career mode, and that's very interesting because some of the ideas I feel could be easily put into the game. And yeah, like he says while he's doing them, you know, this could be a very easy way for people who don't play Farm Sim to get into playing Farm Sim, kind of teach them how to do stuff, because the instructions, especially when I started doing farming on Farm Sim, the instructions on how to prepare a field and stuff weren't terribly clear. So yeah, it would say like go harvest it, so it gave you a clue on what to harvest, because obviously you can go into the contracts and see a combine there, you know, and the header and a tractor and trailer to pick it up with, and it's like, okay, yeah, I can do that, no problem. But what the game doesn't tell you is how, you know, especially if you're not a farmer like me. I'm not a farmer. I mean, I worked on a farm, but we didn't do arable, we did animals. And we bought all of our feed in. So, you know, I kind of knew nothing about this bit. I mean, obviously I've seen harvesters and tractors and different trailers flying around the countryside all the time, but, you know, never really knew what they were about, sort of thing, until I started playing Farm Sim 19. So we'll bring the baler down, we'll bale these up, and depending how many we get at the end, you know, we might sell some. We at least want to take a full load tractor, lorry and trailer. Just whack it outside the straw. Well, no, I'm not going to whack it outside the straw shed. We'll pile it up inside. In fact, we'll use the telehandler and pile it up inside. Well, that's them. turn that off for a minute. I think the next one's slightly north of where we are. Yeah, it is. Just over to our right after we pass the lake. Where are we heading? We're 86, that's where we're heading. It's a little bit further than what I said. Stewie, how you doing, dude? Good morning to you. Things have kind of moved on rapid since the last time I streamed this. Like I say, I'm on day 40-ish, because I still don't remember what day I'm on. All I know is this map's got me hooked. Yeah. That feels looking slightly better. We're going to have to, after we cut it again, we're going to have to lime it and fur it again. It was red the other day, remember? Most of it was red. So yeah, like I was saying, I never knew what any of this equipment did before I played Farm Sim 19. To be honest, until I joined the guys, I didn't really know how to properly turn a field round. You know, so if this wasn't a contract and it was my field, obviously I didn't know that after I do this, pick everything up from it, I'd have to mulch it, lime it, replant it, fertilize it if the planter don't have fertilizer in it, field roll it. You know, I didn't know any of that. Didn't know what order. You know, I didn't have a clue what to do after they take it away from the field, take the product away from the field. All I knew was they went out and fucking did it. You know. I didn't know there was a whole process in which way you do shit. You know, and every which way you do helps the growth productivity from the field. I'm good, dude. A little tired, but you know, I say a little tired. I was working yesterday, came home, had a few beers, talking to the guys in chat, and yeah, it was about 12:30 when I went to bed, and I'm up at crack of dawn. So a little tired. And tomorrow I'm back to work for 4 long days. But rewarding thing is I get 5 off, so 4 on 5 off. Is it really? Hopefully I've sorted out a few of the follow and sub alerts. They weren't kind of the ones I wanted. The Streamlabs, all my live alerts for like the follows and stuff come from when I used to use Streamlabs, and I don't know how to bring them across to straight OBS, so I don't have to use Streamlabs. But all those alerts come from there, and they've changed the way they do stuff. All their menu systems are different. Yeah. So hopefully they're more in keeping with me, well, my kind of theme now. But we shall see when stuff happens. When stuff happens. Also, you may notice a little change to my emblem at the top corner. DP made a slight change to it for the better. So yeah, DP, thank you very much, dude. Just doing that for me, you're awesome. And don't forget, guys, all of my scenes were done by another member of the community, Dark Star Simulation. His name's all over my scenes, and yeah, except this one. Just to show my appreciation, and you know, maybe if you guys want scenes done, you can come to some sort of arrangement for him to give up his time to start designing for you. Obviously, you got to throw him a bone. Like, you can't just go, can you make me such and such and such and such? You got to go, my theme is such. So he's got a base to work off of. When we empty this, we're not going to put it away. We're going to do the next thing. So we've got oats, and I think there's a field of barley to do as well. So, yeah. Right, where's the next field from here? I keep trying to right click to move the map like you do on Euro Truck, but yeah. So 31's over here, and then we got 70 and 40. Should we go up first? Might be easier, mightn't it? Do 70, 40, and then come down 31. And of course, guys, as always, we're listening to Simulator Radio this morning. We're awaiting a live DJ. This early in the morning, I doubt if we're going to get one, but by the schedule, DJ Pat's on at 10 for the best show of the week, or one of them in my eyes anyway. Awesome 80s at 10 o'clock. And then we've got the absolute best show of the week, which is the Big Top 30 at midday. So the Big Top 30, guys, is SR's own chart of songs that are requested by you guys. So the top 30 tunes from the week that have been requested by you guys. That's the way SR do their chart. Right, we need to put a couple of lines in this. Just so I can turn around here. We just do it the other side like we did last. Yeah, let's just make it nice and neat. We do it the other side. At this side. We need to bring the tractor and trailer up here as well. And yeah, do a collection at some point. 72%. Okay, that should be good enough. So our next field's kind of right in front of us there somewhere. In fact, I think it's, see the golden field in front of us, the long one? I think that's field 40. This is the one thing I like about Zielonka, is the fact that some of the fields do undulate, and you can see stuff like that, you know, from a distance. It's so nice to be able to see that on a field. So it's kind of like a British kind of layout, but yeah, it's supposed to be Polish. As like I say, I'm not sure whether, I've never been to Poland, so the oblong fields, I'm not sure if they're a thing in Poland, but yeah. Definitely Poland does have a few hills, which is nice that whoever made this map, which I think was Giants, put that in. Yeah, we're going to need an offload fairly soon. Not sure whether it's going to be this field or start the next field. Also, guys, I'm not sure whether we may have enough for. No, we've already got a baler. Sorry, I was going to throw an idea out to get the Gowl baler, and just come and collect it with the forage harvester, but that's a bad idea because when we get the pelletizer going, it only takes square bales. That's why it's a bad idea. Because I think the Gauss, I'll get my words out in a minute. The harvester that does that just stands still only does round bales. mean, it's kind of a good idea for, you know, if the straw harvester, pelletizer harvester, could take round bales to crush it, but they can't. Yeah, it only does square. Right, so we're going to skip across to 40, which is just over there. There you go, another one bites the dust. Come on, Eileen. Around here. Oh, it's got a weird top on it. We're going to have to chop the top off. Too young and clever. Let's just do that like that. That should allow me to turn there. Let's just do that to there. Creating space, guys. I saw this as a need of creating space so that when I get to this end I can spin round. That'll do for that. Right, now when we come up, we can just go straight down that line there. In fact, I think we're fairly close to the farm down this end, so what I'll do is let's just put Pip out. And we'll go get tractor and trailer and come up for an offload. So this thing's new. Got this last time we were on, a couple of headers for it. Also one of these JCBs is new as well. Dearer than the other two though. Out of the second hand store. So yeah. So as if you guys have been following this series, where the fuck's the trailer? There it is. Yeah, so the first two cost me a total of 215,000 for the pair. Yeah, this one was 200,000 just for one. Yeah, it was still cheaper than what it's worth, but not as cheap as the others. Now that's my grass field, so I can shortcut across this. Where am I? 47, I think. Oh, I'm further up. Jeez, I thought I was there. Well, there I am. I can see myself from here. So we've still got at least 4 fields to do to harvest, and then we've got all the pickup to do. All the baling and pickup to do. So there's still a load of work. I have put this on multiplayer for today, guys. So if you want to come and help me, and you've got the community mods, you're quite welcome to. It's full, but that'll do. Pip in. I'll have to look at the offloads as well. Go for the bigger offloads first. The bigger area offload first. What we'll do is we'll get the rest of this field done, because it'll be full by then. Put it down onto the next field, and then, yeah, get that offload done. Like I say, we're going to bale this and stick it in the straw shed, or the straw and hay palletizing shed. I mean, we don't need any of it. I mean, we've only got chickens and sheep, so we don't need any of it. But it's an easy thing to manage if you have this. I mean, we do need some of the byproduct from. In fact, I don't think do chickens eat wheat. I don't think they do, so we can't keep any of that. I mean, we do have a bit of a storage on barley. Is it barley I did for them? I forget. It's been a while since I've even had to feed them. So 70's done. This one's now done. So where's the next field? This one's now done. So we got 47. Oh, sorry, 86 is done. So we got that with two more to harvest. Then yeah, right. Straight south from where I am. 47. And we'll just leave this here and get it. See what the offload is. See if we can get her done. Yeah, you couldn't have crop destruction on with how tight these fucking lanes are for these fields. Right, let's just jump in the tractor. Right, okay, so where are the... Because there's two different drop-offs. Farmer's Market, Green Mill. 2 for Farmer's Market, 2 for Green Mill. 3 for Green Mill. 4 for Green Mill. So it's kind of 4-3 to Green Mill. So let's go to the Green Mill, which is the one... As I look at the square map, oh, you can't see most of the map because the Icon City icon. But it's the drop-off that you can actually see. The other one is the other side. So you can see the Green Mill just in the distance, the big freaking grey building. We're going to go down there for an offload. Like I say, I'm not going to accept the contracts in, even if they say complete, because I want to go back and collect the straw from them. I don't know whether to keep one full offload, if I make a full offload for the straw. Because I'm going to put it in the shed there. So the big shed there, that's my palletizer for straw pellets, hay pellets. I don't know whether to just do a full like trailer load of straw, or I just do all the straw. And then when I get the, or should I just get rid of the straw, which will be quicker, and wait till I've got the money for the pelleting machine? I think that's the best option. I think that's what we do. I think we wait till we got the money, and then so if we get when we get the next load, we'll take it to Farmer's Market. It's just to even it out. Come on, baby, you can turn that. I like doing it. Hopefully that's not too much I just poured into there. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. We'll just sucky this straw up, sell it, and yeah, wait till we've got the 300,000 to buy the harvester. And the the side loader. Right, let's just put you out the way, because we'll get this field in nice and easy, in fact. Let's put you over by 31. Because I don't think we're going to need you till then. So let's put you here, because I'm going to do this field that way. Right, let's go. Right, we may have to do an upside down here. Don't know what that is. Looks like potatoes, doesn't it, with all those ridges? Looks like taters. Are you ready for the weekend? Are you ready for the weekend? Well, this looks like a very square field. To get my turnaround to do that line. Good thing is this harvester's got a nice turning radius. Yeah, so you can make those tight turns quite nicely. So yeah, we're change of plan. We're not going to bail this for this palletizer. Wait for the palletizer. We're just going to sell this byproduct of the straw, and then hopefully we get close to the money that we need, and then we can buy it. And then while it's there, we can fill it up with I forget what you fill it up with. Is water and molasses, is it? Yeah, sounds about right, doesn't it? The harvester's fast. It's a little quick. It's got an uprated engine, Stewie. My fucking excuse. It's only about 5 miles an hour too fast. It's fine. 5, 6 miles an hour too fast. It's fine. No speed cameras in village. Yeah, you're right about that. To be honest, I like to do things kind of real, but not real, if you know what I mean. So, you know, I'll do it like almost like how it's supposed to be done, but with a little bit of extra speed. Bale pickup is done automatically, just to save time. I can stack bales manually, but it's time consuming. So I just got an auto load trailer. Right, so one more field after this, and then we can we're not going to put this away, because as soon as we finish these fields, I think we've got a load of wheat to do and a barley field. So what we might do is do the barley field first, get it out of the way, and then do the wheat ones. Right, let's go. Right, are we going to need a header line this side? I don't know, maybe not. We'll have a look now, because if I can make the turn, no, I think we'll be alright. What about a header? Might need a footer line though. Header footer, see what I did? No. Might need a footer line down here because of the trees in the little lake. See here? I'd say lake, dike, whatever you want to call it. So if you can hear my wheel whizzing around sometimes when I sort of elasticate the center spring, as they call it, my wheel being belt driven makes a sort of wooing sound when I spin it really quickly. Whereas the G29s, they're cog driven, so you can normally hear the cogs cracking against each other when you try and spin it fast if you're using center and spring. And I feel if you're a beginner, you should use a little bit of center and spring, and it'll help you out big time. Help you out. It'll just give you that extra feel that you've got resistance in the wheel. So when you play stuff like trucking, farming and stuff, you know, it just gives you that little bit of resistance. Also, it gives you that, I feel anyway, it gives you that little bit of feel of the field as well, because with the center spring on, it will move your steering wheel around a little bit. So give you a little bit of sensitivity that you wouldn't have normally had. So yeah, we're just going to whack this thing out on a lane somewhere and wait for the next set of contracts. MJ. Hey pretty baby, when the hard day is done. Oh. I may need to take a short break in a minute to grab another coffee. But you're the one for me, the way you're making me feel. Classic NJ, this song. This song was made, I think this song was made just after he split from Jackson 5. Because I'm sure he did this one, Beat It, you know, real early days Michael Jackson on his own. I mean, regardless what you think about the man's antics, or past antics rather, should I say, with his kid and stuff at the freaking hotel window, which a bit of a dick move, but yeah, there's somebody that famous, but you know, because I mean, what people forget about MJ is because he was basically deprived from a childhood. Even when he died, he was kind of still part child himself, even though obviously he had a body, but he was still living out some childhood fantasies because he didn't get a chance to have any, being a childhood star. Right, so we've still got 5,000 in here. Jeez, let's turn you off then. Right, we're taking you down to this one over here now, aren't we? And see what completes. You knock me off of my feet now, baby. I got to sneeze. It's quite funny when I sneeze, no matter how ill I am, nothing ever comes out. It's just air. You know, I could be full of cold, flu, whatever. Anytime I sneeze, nothing will come out but air. I'm not one of these that sneezes and a load of gunk comes out. Ugh. Blah, blah, blah. Right, I'm going to have to watch this now because I know there's 3 contracts to complete. And hopefully they do. Right, let's watch this. Midnight Hobbit with a resub. Thank you very much, my dude. That's 12 months, dude. That's a freaking year. Right, I think that's almost all. Yeah, so the little bit that we got left over, green mill. Hopefully that other 5 grand should do, because we didn't really fucking watch what was completing. That's 12 months, my dude. Thank you. Absolutely, thank you. Guys, if you want to know where all the money goes when I stream, I shall tell you. I mean, I'm open. It goes either... shit. It doesn't go into that post, don't panic. It goes either... What the... What am I stuck on? Oh, the traffic sign. The triangle sign there. So it goes either into improvements for the stream, equipment, whatever. Gaming. So it goes into like DLC packs. Or if I've got nothing to buy, it goes into giveaways. So I give it straight back. I mean, to be honest, a lot of the DLC packs and stuff, half the time I do end up paying for myself anyway. I don't think that's going to be enough. I really don't. Alright, let's put this thing over here. I think I boo-booed and I'm going to have to F12 a little bit of freaking oats in. I think. Anything we make over the top of this now, we're going to F12 back out again. If this doesn't complete with what I got in the... what do you think of the warehouse DLC? I've not really had a chance to look at it, to be honest with you. I just concentrate on what I kind of know, and every so often I'll expand out a little bit to try and figure shit out with something else. Yeah, that's kind of the way I farm. You know, I just stick to shit I know, and then, you know, I'll expand out to... Because I've just started out on this one, going out to stuff like parsnips, red beets, onions, and that's only because I've got a... Well, I use a modded harvester for it, and one header does all 3 does all three products. So so in this one you will see me expand out to do those contracts. I think Averages had a go at it, and yeah, he kind of said it didn't work for him. So there you go, there's all of them complete. So we'll just park this up somewhere and go and get the sucky wagon, and we're gonna, yeah, go and suck up some straw and sell it. Not sure I'm gonna make that much money from all the straw, although there's a lot of it. Right, we'll just park this up here somewhere. That'll do, innit? That'll do. We'll just park you there. Sucky wagon here somewhere. Yeah, it's at the end. Right, okay. We've also got to... I say we ain't got to, but we're also going to pick up all the wool, Sell that. That'll get some more money towards the old pelletizer. Let's go down those bottom fields first. We'll have to see where the highest price is for straw at the moment, because obviously it changes month to month. And yeah, we have, to be honest, the last few times I've been on here, so I've been on here for about, I don't know, about 15 times since the last time I've been on it, which is why I don't know exactly what day I'm on at the moment, because like I say, it's every 2 hours I'm on this farm when I'm not streaming. When I'm not streaming is a day. So anytime I'm on it for more than 2 hours and I'm not live, it's a day. Which is why I'm not sure what day it is, because since starting this, I've been on it quite a lot. I've streamed it this live, what, third time streaming it, and I basically any 2 hours that I got or whatever, I just come on and do a bit, because there's just so many fields, and it's an interesting map too. So okay, I know I wouldn't get a lot of that. So we'll pick this up, guys. We'll see where the best places to sell this straw, because it don't matter whether you sell it in loose form like I'm doing now, or bale it. It's still such and such 1,000 liters. So it doesn't matter how you get it there. I just think this way's the fastest way to do it, because otherwise you got to faff about baling it, then come down with another vehicle, pick it up. This way I'm picking it up and I'm going to go off to sell it at the same time. And I'm basically picking it up at a slightly faster speed than I would being able to bale it. I think my baler runs at about 14 mile an hour, something like that. What I might try and do in a minute is get that bit that I missed. I say that I missed the bit that was out of the field on this side after I finish this row. Well, if I get to finish this row, this is quite a good yield. This is a good yield. I'm not even gonna get to the end of this line. Yeah, there we go, 100%. Right, sell it. Straw. Biomass is the best place. I've never been there. So let's see where the biomass plant is. Like I say, I've never been there. I seem to have one of them mornings where you hit trees, lampposts, stuck on fences. Yeah, get them all the time, dude. Oh, right, it's here. Okay, cool. I thought it was a massive drive. It's not, it's right there. This is a heating biomass plant. I don't know how much the straw it's going to take, but see what we make per trailer load. I got a feeling we're going to get a few trailer loads here. Still going. 4,000 a load. Or nearly 5,000 a load. So yeah, not bad. It's not bad for straw anyway. In fact, what we can do now is we can have a crack at that freaking other line which was out of the field. It's a fucking long line. I know that. How much of this are we going to be able to pick up? How much is it going to let us pick up? None. That's how much you're going to let us pick up of that. Fucking none. Okay, so we might get away with those two lines that are out there. Yeah, we get them, Stewie. We all get them, where we hit everything. Kind of why I like farms that don't have very stiff hedges and stuff. Because I don't think they're realistic. They're not that realistic. I mean, you take it. What's an average tractor weigh that, you know, in a lot of these places? So an average tractor, I reckon, weighs about, depending if it's got front weights on and stuff, weighs about 2.5 to 3 ton. There is no way any hedge in the world is going to stand up to that. So it's going to be able to push through slightly. Now, I'm not saying that all hedges in the game should be drive through. What I'm saying is you should be able to get your nose into it, if you know what I mean, and then reverse out so that you can get to the edges of your field, you know. Or if they're going to make the hedges non-drive through, then they need to give you a bigger kind of header area, which is what real farmers would do anyway. They wouldn't have their fields right up to the fence, you know. If they're harvesting it, they're going to leave a bit of gap so they can get in and out with the machinery, because the worst case scenario is they bash the machinery on a fence or something and damage it. I mean, you guys have seen Clarkson's farm season 2 when he used that what was he using, a cultivator, and he smashed it up against that telegraph pole and caused about 4 grand's worth of damage to it. You know, no farmer wants to do that to his equipment. And I think that bit of equipment was on loan, if I remember rightly from that episode. So yeah, no farmer wants to do that. So yeah, they're going to try and do an efficient job without damaging equipment. So they're going to leave themselves a safe gap to the hedges and fences. I mean, I know this is only a game, it's a simulation game, and you don't really damage your equipment by smashing it up against freaking hedges and fence posts and shit, but map makers for the game should really think about what would a real farmer do. And some do it really, really good, some don't. I just forest harvest. Forest harvest sitting on a fence, no wheels on the floor. Yeah, you're really having a morning of it, Steve. This straw collection might take us a little while, guys. You might want to make yourself a brew. I'd like to put this on drive itself to do all this, but so I can go make a brew. Well, I can't. I mean, sooner rather than later, the plans are for a big upgrade on some equipment of mine. So the OPC, I say the OPC, it's getting old now, isn't coping so well with all the programs open sometimes on some of the games, and have a Lumia as well, which is, I think it's processor intensive, though it seems to be anyway. I don't know what's the matter every so often Lumia goes laggy. It might not be my fault, might not be the PC's fault, but the wife and I are planning for me to get upgraded to new PC soon. I say soon. We'll have to get the meetup in October out of the way first. A lot of stuff happening this year personally. So in October we've got 2 major things happening. So we've got the meetup with the guys, which, yeah, I really want to do, but it's all pennies, isn't it? And then we've got the renewal of the lease of our car, which if we want a half decent car in replacement, we have to pay a premium up front. Like an upfront payment up front to get it. So, and that's October as well. So two big things happening in October. Hoorah, hoorah. I mean, the wife's already said, you know, if it comes to it and we can only afford one of us to come up in October, it'll be me. It's a shame because I really wanted her to go and meet the guys and stuff and chill out for the weekend. It'll do her good. Is that a Skoda Yeti you're getting? No, ENG. I want the ENG. So it's an electric SUV. Yeti's a nice car. It's just I think it's a little low for the wife, and plus she wants to stick to electric now that she's now comfortable with the fact that I know what I'm doing and we're not going to run out of electricity. Because we have saved a shitload of money, even though for the last year we've had to pay for charges. You never heard of them? Have you ever seen the Kodiak on the road? Skoda Kodiak. Basically the same car as the Kodiak, but electric version. Range of it is 324 miles on a charge. And some of you are going, well, that's not a lot. My engine-powered car, my ICE car, does 500 on a full tank. Yeah, but for that full tank, what are you paying? 60 quid? To do 100 miles more? Or 120 miles more? You know? At a full charge at the moment for my current car, which is 300-mile range, I'm getting about 270 round town. In fact, during the summer, if I just do town driving, it goes right up to about 310 miles on a charge. But yeah, you know, I'm not paying 60 quid to charge it to back up full. I'm paying £16. 16 to £20 on an average to fill it, to full, you know, put it full charge again. You know, so I'm paying a third to get, you know, not very many miles less than you, paying 60 quid on a full tank. So that's why I say I'm quids in at the moment, still. And plus we've got the infrastructure down here for electric cars, so, you know, it's not a great deal for me to find a charger. There's hundreds of them around. And especially in my local town, there's shitloads of them. Slow chargers, fast chargers, medium fast chargers. Charge overnight, too cheap too. Yeah, I don't, because we live in a flat, I don't have that opportunity. So the cheapest charge I can do at the moment is the company that I work for, right beside a park and ride, and the park and ride has one. So I'm sure you guys know what a park and ride car park is. If you don't, it's where you park the car up for free and you pay for the ride into town on the bus or train, whatever the infrastructure is set up for. So yeah, the car park's free. You just pay for the ride. And guys, link in chat, Icon City. I am a partner streamer with them. I do use the Gold package for Farm Sim 22. They not only do gaming buttons, guys, they do productivity buttons for your Stream Deck loot deck. Go check them out, and don't forget to use my code at checkout, which is MAD, M-A-D, all caps, because, you know, you'd be mad not to. penalty score. It's not even my field, dude. Huh. Getting a penalty score, it's not even my fucking field. Tosser. It's only 200 quid for a minute. Fuck them if they can't take a joke. Yeah, like I say, this straw picking up might take a little while. I mean, it's what, 6 fields to do. We've completed 1. We're already up to nearly 200,000, so you know we might get to the palletizer money in this hit. We've still got to buy molasses and stuff, so in water. I don't know how we're going to fill up with water. Mind you, we've got a water thing, so maybe it's as easy as taking it over to the water fountain or water butt and just refilling it from there, or whether we can dunk it in the river somewhere and pick up water from there, because there's loads of little like water bits around. What is molasses? I don't know exactly. Some sort of additive. The turn. Oh, hello. It's some, as far as I can tell, it's some sort. I haven't looked it up, but I know you put it in the pelletizing machine to make your straw pellets and hay pellets. So it must be a kind of additive to be able to do that. You know. Right, there's 2 fields done. Nearly. So we're going up to, what was it, 86 after this? Just we're doing offload while we're going past the freaking thing as well. No point going up to 86 and... Sounds horrible. What? Molasses additive to make more money. Sounds beautiful, actually. Back to lurking. Guys, good morning, how we doing? Happy Sunday. Welcome into the show. You'll soon realise I'm not the greatest of farmers. In fact, I'm not even great as a farmer. I do a job. So there, so if I turn right, take the second lane, that'll take us all the way up. You are lovely, I think that. You are lovely, I think that. You are lovely. In fact, we're quite a ways away from that bioplant now, so might have to look at the other place. It might be closer. You know, it's only a pound 1,000 litres worse. You know, a pound 1,000 litres is nothing. Mind you, I'm 40,000 litres, so I don't know how we make it through this. I don't know how we make it through this. Oh, somebody's gone live. Is that midnight finally gone live on time? Sorry, not midnight, minute. Guys, click that link and check out my merch store. Good thing is with my merch store is you can alter what's on the t-shirt, sweatshirt, whatever. I mean, for instance, my baseball cap has 2 emblems on, not just 1. So I have the SOAG emblem on my baseball cap, and I have my old emblem on it, which, yeah, I'm just going to leave it on there, to be fair. I was thinking about getting a new baseball cap with a new emblem on, but, you know, old emblem, new emblem, it's still me. Might get a t-shirt or sweatshirt made for October. I've already got it designed. It's in my basket. I just got to pay for it. Okay, so let's have a look. See if the price has gone up or down. See if the price has gone up or down on straw. Where's the animal dealer? Is that closer? Let's have a look. So where I was selling it before is here. And the animal dealer's here. So it is a lot closer, and it's like only a fucking quid per 1,000 litres. So the quid we lose per 1,000 litres, we're going to kind of gain back not having to travel down there. I do try not to drive over a load of fields, but sometimes when you rush, it can't be helped. Yes, my harvester's still stuck there, waiting for the next batch of contracts. After we do all these contracts, though, it means that we're going to have a load of cultivating and fertilising to do. And then replanting, obviously. So we're only 1,000, no, not even 1,000, we're £100 less than what we had on the other place, and we didn't have to travel half as far. We just travel down beside our field. So this is our field. This used to be 2 fields, but we mashed it into one. And same as that field there, that used to be the long field, that used to be 2 fields, but we put that into one. Again, grass fields, but if we've got enough grass in stock for all the sheep for a year, what we'll do is hay it up and pelletize it when the pelletizer's finally up and running. Hay normally makes more money through the pelletizer. But, you know, the hay, I think the hay in the last farm was making about 2,500 a pallet. Whereas straw was making about 1,900 a pallet. And of course, if you're using hay to feed, hay pellets to feed the cattle, the literage from the pallet was quadrupled when putting it into your cows. So if you put 1,000 litre pallet, just say, into your cows of hay, when you look at your cow's stats, it would have actually added 4,000. That's just for instance. Okay, we're nearly full again. In fact, we are full again. Shit, there's not a crossing there. So we got 2 fields further north, and then we got this one here that we just passed on our right, and this one on our left. But there's still enough straw to go around. We're about to have. We'll hit 200,000. Oh, hello. Thanks, Slapper. We'll hit 200,000 in a minute. And we've only got like 170,000 to go, I think, before we are able to buy the pelleting machine and the stand. And then we shall have to bale this next time, so we can break them down and sell them as other stuff. So there must be a little sort of like step there as we're coming off for the road next to our field. Well, it's another field done and dusted under our belt. Right, get this field done. Let's go up north. Up north. Another one done. Up north. In fact, we can just about see it in the distance, the field that we're going to. As good morning, dude. How you doing? Take a little jump. Not bad at all. Be better when my lens actually ships out. Oh, you bought a new lens for your camera, dude. GG's. Yeah, one of my uncles used to be mental into photography. And he literally couldn't go past Jessop's without going in. His other half used to hate it. Because one time he stepped in, $3 later. And that was just the lens. I didn't buy it, no. 75 to 300. Nice medium lens. They're good medium lenses, they aren't. I do have a digital SLR. What have I got? A D 330D, 50D, something like that. It's quite an old one. Yeah. And I was going to get some lenses for it, but the wife said, why don't we wait, possibly upgrade it, and then you can get your lenses. Okay, and to be honest, we just bought an all-in-one instead. Which, you know, the lens isn't so good as having a detachable lens, but it does what I needed to do, so. And it probably saved, I don't know, what's the cost for 300 lens now? A couple £100. So well, I say it'll do an almost 300mm zoom. It'll kind of get there with the optical zoom and the digital zoom. So yeah, we just bought an all-in-one instead. Only using the Canon 4000D. That's a good camera, dude. Good camera. To be honest, if I was to upgrade now, I'd probably just get the small M50. Yeah, be good enough for me to get that M50. It's lightweight. Has like the flippy screen just in case I want to vlog with it. Capability of a dummy battery just in case I want to plug it into my computer and use it as a camera that way. You know, it's... And they're not terribly expensive nowadays, so yeah. If I get a second one, be for work, so I'd probably go for Sony. Yeah. It's what, yeah, I mean, the Sony is what a lot of sort of streamers have. They get the old Sony one and put it as a face cam, because you can get them cheaper. But yeah, the Sony's got good features, good solid cameras. I'm saying good solid cameras, as if I've got to throw them around and not smash them around. No, when I say good solid camera, it has like your mainstay of features and whatnot. And yeah, what's wrong with the Kodak ones that used to? Yeah, yeah. Still, they don't kind of. Well, I said they don't kind of exist anymore. They do, but you know, it's digital photography. You know, if you're into photography, digital photography is definitely the way to go. You're not really printing stuff out anymore. They have their uses as, don't they? But they're not quite what sort of like you do, you know, with your which is sort of like, I don't know what you do. You're kind of like naturist sort of photos that you like taking. I don't know how best to describe it, but yeah. He goes out into the countryside and takes pictures of plants and trees and animals and shit and landscapes. that sort of shit. I mean, the last time I used my big camera, I say big camera because it's fucking huge. I borrowed a lens off of a mate and we went Westmoreland Safari Park. And I've got a beautiful picture of one of the white lions up there. Sort of like, I don't know, scratching his face or getting rid of an itch on a bush. Yeah, beautiful picture. Absolutely beautiful picture. The 300mm is more for animal stuff. Yeah, so you can zoom in. Because I stay a bit further away and don't want to ask my community for like $2 for a super duper long distance lens. Yeah, that's what I mean. My uncle used to be really into nature photography. He was a long distance lorry driver, and he said sometimes when you stop at a lay-by or something, birds and shit just perch beside you for no apparent reason. They just fucking just come and just plonk beside you. And he said, you know, he basically just wanted to take a few pictures of them because some of the stuff that was coming down, you know, you used to get like buzzards and all kinds of shit just perched beside the lorry. No apparent reason for them to be there or anything. So yeah, and then he started doing a bit of long distance stuff. So he went into Jessop's one time, camera shop Jessop's, if some of you don't know, and literally dropped 2Gs on a lens, 600mm lens with its own stabilizer built in. Yeah, this thing was heavy. I've used it. This thing was fucking heavy as fuck. Just the lens. You had to... It's one of these lenses you had to perch on something, like a beanbag or something. In fact, it came with its own beanbag underneath. And... yeah. Fucking... beautiful, beautiful pictures that we took with some stuff. We used to go out onto one of the local moors and try and find deer to take pictures of. I follow a lot of animal photographers on TikTok. Some of the shots they get are out of this world. Yeah, man. And all it is patience. They just wait for shit to happen. And then, you know, sometimes they get lucky. Because that's all. If you get a real good animal picture, I mean, as I'll tell you, he's been doing it a little while. If you get a real nice animal picture, you've got lucky. It's not... there's nothing you can do to sort of go, come on animals, do that shit that I want you to do and I can take a picture of it. If it does it, you're lucky. You get very, very lucky to be able to witness it and to take a photograph of it. You know, animals are unpredictable. It's not like taking a picture of a flower. I have a tripod, thankfully, so lens is stabilized. It isn't a huge issue, but I do not need to buy. But I do need to buy a windbreaker of some sort. Yeah. we're not gonna quite get to the money we need with these contracts, fortunately. We're gonna be about 200 and probably 20,000 by the time we finish bringing this straw in, which is not quite enough. We need 370 to buy the new equipment, so yeah. To be honest, there's a couple of things that I need buying before, to be honest, I settle on what is the money I need to get to for saying, yes, that's the end, I finished that, it's coping on its own. I found one of my old digital cameras the other day. It has a whooping 5 megapixel lens. Yeah. But the phones are better now, aren't they? To be honest, those little happy snappers, they were sort of made, I'd say a lot cheaper than normal. But they suited a purpose. You know, they were credit cards, a lot of them were credit card size, so you could put them in your freaking pocket. And if anything happened, you just quickly whip out and snap it, which is why they quickly got the name Happy Snappers. But nowadays, your phone can take better pictures than a Happy Snapper. You know, so to even buy a proper camera now, you sort of have to think about use case. Like I say, your phone now takes fucking gorgeous pictures. I mean, you have like an up-to-date phone, an iPhone 14, 15, you know, Samsung, what they up to, 23, 25, whatever. You know, I think, what's the iPhone 5 got? A 14 megapixel camera? Was Happy Snapper and Happy Shopper? No. No, it's something that like people to do that had a little bit in photography kind of nicknamed them, because they were a lot cheaper than a digital SLR. Well, quite a bit cheaper in fact. And there's a field straight down, isn't there? Yeah. And like I say, you could set one up and go very, very fast. So like the people in the kind of the know nickname them Happy Snappers. I go a bit higher. My S21 has a 48 megapixel. So I mean, as you know, your phone almost has a bigger pixel rating than most fucking handheld cameras now. And I'm full again. So 2 more fields to collect all the contracts and set a load more up, because yeah, my fields are not yet ready to harvest. Cameras is something I know a bit about, thanks to my uncle, obviously. In fact, it's where I've got my big camera from. I inherited it from him when he passed away. Basically, he gave me, any time I went out with him, he said, here, use that. That's the camera that I was given. So I'm reluctant to get rid of it, but I know that if I traded it in to get a better one, he wouldn't be unhappy with me. You know what I mean? So even though it was a kind of inheritance, the reason why I got it, I know that if I traded it in, he wouldn't be unhappy with me, because he obviously the thing that I've still got one is would be a thing. Morning, Squealer. How you doing, dude? Shouldn't you be out cleaning a van about now? I'm trying to get rid of him. He's only just got in here. Don't panic, guys. Squealer is a long-time supporter and friend of the channel. We jest. And I know his routine. So Sundays he makes a day to sort out his van from the junk it gets done through the week. So, you know, chucking shit in and out of his van and wherever he goes during the week. Sunday's his day to have a sort through, get rid of all the rubbish, clean the outside, clean the cab. And probably one of the very few people I know with still a 100% record on Forza Horizon. Not yet. We'll sort it out in a bit. Ready for the new week? Yeah, man. Yeah, like I say, almost one of the only people I know still with a 100% record. Doing the seasonals on Forza Horizon. Everybody else I know is fucking giving up. Including me. Let's go and do an offload. Not worth starting a new line when we're so close to the offload area anyway. And then we got the one more field there to pick up, collect all the contracts in and start some more. Yay! We love it. Down to an art. I think you're... also, quick update on my ETS character. I've got a truck that's kind of on the dark side. Kind of loving it, actually. The only thing I wish it was is a little bit more... had a little bit less cab roll. And then it might take corners a little bit better than it does. I say take corners a little bit better than it does. It's just... obviously, it won't take a really high-speed corner. But it does the routes I do, and I don't need to really slow down. It's just like the loop-de-loops that I need to slow down for, but I think you should slow down for them anyway. So when I say the dark side truck, 725 horsepower DAF XD. So I get the comfort and stuff of electric mirrors and stuff, but it's got a Scania engine and gearbox. All I need to add to that is maybe a, I don't know, unlimited fuel tank, and we're well away, laughing. Because even with no pro mods, guys, just to boost out the miles, I'm still doing Oslo to Tataranto whenever I get the chance. Does it have a vibrating seat if you go out of the lane? No, but my steering wheel vibrates if I hit the hard shoulder markers. Does that count? Anyway, those spot vibrating seats were made for lady drivers. That's why you see them always straddling the hard shoulder. Joke, ladies. It's just a joke. Don't get offended. All gooey and cross-eyed. That don't impress me much. Yeah. Okay, so what do you think? You're Elvis or something? Oh. All them bandy leg women cross-eyed like that's the one. You've heard that joke too. Forget who said it. Forget which comedian said it first. But yeah, that's where I got that joke from. For a well-known comedian that said it. Yeah, not going to get too much more now. Probably we'll get up to about 220, which is not really enough. I mean, the harvester that we want to get, it's 320,000. Sounds like a Jim Davison joke, doesn't it? Poor old Jim. Say poor old Jim, but you know, he's kind of made a rod for his own back over the years, hasn't he? I mean, because at once, didn't he freaking partway through a joke, he stormed off stage because in the front row was a guy in a wheelchair, so he couldn't do none of his disabled jokes, and he just walked off stage. Kind of unfair, because obviously the guy in the wheelchair would have known his routine backwards and forwards and known what kind of jokes were coming. So he's not going to be too freaking unhappy when you take the piss out of somebody. Or a minority. Like the mobility freaking... Yeah, whatever I'm trying to say. Mobility challenged minority. But yeah, he walked off stage because there was a guy in a wheelchair in the front row, and I think the venue tried to fine him or something. He was like, in a way, he was like, "How can I do my thing where in maybe 15-20 minutes of it, taking the piss out of disabled people, and there's a guy in a wheelchair in the front row?" I mean, it's just like, what's his name? That guy from, is it Liverpool? There's a VOD of him on TikTok, and he turns to the crowd, and there's a guy in a wheelchair with his brother or something, and he straight away he just turns to the guy in the wheelchair and says, "All right, mate, how you doing?" And the crowd start fucking laughing like fucking, and he turns to the crowd and go, "You know, how much of a fucker do you think I am to take the piss out of this guy? He's obviously come out for a laugh in his chair with his care or mum or dad or whatever. You know, what do you think I'm going to say to this guy?" And they'll fucking crack themselves up. So he goes back to the guy in the wheelchair and he says, "You're all right, mate?" And the guy in the wheelchair says, "No, mate, I felt better." And the comedian just creases up because obviously he's thinking about, should I take the piss out of him? It's like, yeah, you feel better. You're in a wheelchair, dude. Right, another couple of lines, and then we're done. I say we're done. We're done with this part. If it isn't the amazing Scotsman, the Raging Scots here, guys. Go click on his name. Go give him a follow. You won't be disappointed. How am I doing? I'm good, dude. Little bit of chilling this morning on me own farm, Zielonka. So guys, now there's a few of you in. When do I call this the end after I've got all the equipment that I want? Because obviously, yeah, I haven't got my thing down. Because obviously, whatever I'm left with goes to the next farm if that's where you want me to go after I'm done. So what's the end? Are we calling it 1 million again? I think, I mean, that, to be honest, 1 million, depending what farm you're going on and what stuff costs. You know, 1 million gives you a good start, I think. You know, yes, you still have to borrow equipment, but not overly so. Let's go follow the Raging Scott, because in a couple of weeks he's going to have some good eats. Are you doing one of your stupid eating challenges again, Woo Woo? Remember what happened the last time? Right, that's that done. So we'll just leave this here, I think. It's going to be fun. One thing we all want to know, though, Woo Woo, is how many follows is Kirsty behind you? Right then, sugar beet, no. Wheat, yes, we'll accept that one. Barley, we'll accept that one. Wheat, we'll accept that one. So one barley field so far. Wheat, we'll accept that one. Wheat, we'll accept that one. Sorghum, barley. There's 2 barley fields. 2 barley fields and the rest of wheat. Oh, shush, Miles behind me. Guys, the dare's still out, apparently. The dare is still out. So, if you know Kirsty, the Raging Scott's other half, if we can get her above him on follows, Woo Woo's going to wear a dress. Ain't going to happen. Never say never, mate. Never say never. Because you know what these guys are like. As soon as you say it ain't never going to happen, they'll go and beast it and it'll happen faster than you think. Right, 4 is over this way. Yeah. Might have to put this thing on its wheels. It won't happen, never, ever, ever. Just like Marmite on mushrooms. Oh, I hate Marmite on the best of times, but putting it on a nice thing like mushrooms. Right, so we should do the 2 barley fields, in fact, first. So that's barley, and that's going to the grain mill. And where's the other barley one? 62, and that's going to the grain mill. Good. 4 and what's the word? You get through there with the top open. Come on, cart, move your arse. I think it's that golden field straight ahead. What do you reckon, guys? So what's this barley? So we might get straw for this. So there's some more byproduct for us to sell. And all we got to do is get him 100% level 15 hide train. Is that all? Jeez, that's a big fucking hype train, dude. Woo Woo, never say shit like that. Not with Hobbit around. That you know, saying level 15 100% hype train is like a challenge to Hobbit. I got challenge from XR and done the Marmite last night. Then somehow gone along the line. This bell end came out with Marmite and mushrooms. Told him that it's at least a 15 height train. I hate mushrooms, can't stand them, but with Marmite, that's, yeah, I mean, if you don't like mushrooms and not liking Marmites, that's 2 things you hate. Yeah. That's like challenging me to eat eggs. Yeah. Yeah. Should learn to keep your mouth shut, dude. What we can do is leave the straw picking till last again. Right, 62. Same goes. No, I know that. What was the other field I got? 62. It's all the way down the fucking bottom, isn't it? 69. 62 must be all the way down here. 62, the small field. That's where we're heading. Turn you off then. Unfold. So the reason why I like this header, guys, is there's no faffing about trying to freaking put it on a trailer, take it off the trailer, put it on a trailer, take it off the trailer. You just unfold it, connect it, and fuck off. There. He hasn't learnt from XR opening his mouth when I'm in the stream. Oh yeah. Challenge you if I get hit with my mushrooms and Marmite challenge. I challenge you to eat 1 egg and Marmite. Dude, I'm not even going to put a price on that because it'll be so high it'll be unfucking real. Telling you that for nothing. If I got to do something I hate, it'll be massively expensive. Kind of like on a similar pattern to your level 15 100% hype train kind of deer. But it'll be even more expensive than that. It'll be level 15 and I don't know, a million bits. And I might consider doing an egg. Just an egg on its own, because I fucking hate Marmite. Because literally, I know the one thing that will happen right after I swallow the egg is I will be in the toilet throwing up. That's how much I hate the flavour of eggs. Egg omelette. Ugh. To be honest, depending what's in the omelette, this is the weird thing about me. If I can't taste the egg, I'm kind of fine. So stuff like quiches and stuff, if there's not a lot of egg in the quiche, then I'm kind of fine with it. It's weird. Whoop. Fucking jumpy then. Scotch egg. Fuck off with your fucking Scotch egg. Anyway, there is egg in the fucking outside. And you're going to go, how the fuck's there egg on the outside of a Scotch egg? Yeah, exactly. It's eggy bread. Somebody said the other day they want egg on the outside of a Scotch egg, and it fucking is. It binds the fucking breadcrumbs onto the fucking sausage meat. I mean, yes, not enough that you notice the taste, which is why when the wife has a Scotch egg, she doesn't like the Scotch, and I like the Scotch and obviously I don't like the egg. So she'll eat the egg and I'll eat the Scotch. Right, so I think we should empty this, take it to where it's got to go, and then carry on with the rest. Ham and egg roe? No, thank you. Leave the egg out of it. Guys, link in chat there is to Moser Racing. Please go and click the link. Go just have a look around for a minute or two. Get noticed by them that you've used my link, and it's all gravy for me. Thank you very much. 3 worst things about Marmite apart from the taste is the saltiness. To be honest, I've only ever tried it once, and it was like a little dab on a finger. Yeah, I didn't really want to taste anything other than that. Layered to Oreos last night in Marmite. Oreo's not bad. I kind of like an Oreo every now and again. I don't really buy them that much, but Oreos are all right. Tell you what is quite nice if you can do it is who is it did them? McDonald's did an Oreos milkshake. Oh, it's gorgeous. Trouble is, you never knew whether to drink it or eat it because it was really, really thick. Your mind sort of going, should I be eating this, not fucking drinking it? But yeah, it was gorgeous. Don't do it anymore for some weird reason. Maybe it was costing too much to make. Guys, also, I'd like to thank all of you who watched my last VOD of, what did I do? Oh yeah, it was a Euro Truck Simulator kind of convoy, although, yeah, I wasn't on my own, was I? The guys were with me. Reached over 500 after views through Twitch, so thank you very much. That went straight over to my YouTube channel, guys. Don't forget to go over there, give it a like and a thumbs up. Comment on it, even if it's only emoji. Every little helps over there. Right, I am going to put my pip out there, go get the other truck, the other thing there, come down and do an offload, and then I go straight into the other field and start with that one. Right, let's go south. Down here. Oh. Jesus, 9 o'clock already. A quick advertisement for a friend, guys. The Average Viking will be live at 11 on the community farm, The Oaks, with Mr. Handy and whoever wants to join him. I'll be there. And at the moment, if he's lurking, he's going to go, fucking hell. Ain't got to put up with him again, have I? Alright, we'll just double check. We don't want to make a mistake on where we're going to pour this. So that's the grain mill, and that's the grain mill. Okay, cool. We're going to leave the, again, we're going to leave the straw on the field, leave the contract alone until we pick the straw up, because anything that we can make extra at the moment is a absolute bonus. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So we're on about we were asked if I had farmland. Yes, I do. I have 5 fields that I got. 4 of them I've amalgamated together kind of to make just 2 big fields instead of 4 smaller ones. And the other fields, I think it's a wheat field to feed the chickens with. And the straw just will be sowed or put through the pelletizer when I finally get the harvester for the pelletizer. Anyway, to make money. All the rest, to be honest, the feel of the farm, or the farm area, was the feeling of that this map is very much a contract based map. So you make your money through contracts. So what I'm going for is with this farm is we're just going to collect the harvesting materials to do whatever I want. So, and I've nearly got that now. I just need to get the pelletizer and a harvester for cotton. As soon as I get those and make, I don't know, we'll say the figure after I get those implements is 1 million again, to take with me to the next map. I think any more than that, and you're giving me too much an advantage on the startup for a next map, if there is going to be a next map. And I say if there is going to be a next map, I put it to a vote just before I swapped to this one. You know, should I carry on the Zero to Hero series, or should I join the guys on the Oaks? And you guys chose that I'd do a new farm. Okay, so that's that done. So we're now doing the field beside us. This is going to need a headland, this side. So from here, I think we can go down to 17, which is just to cross over that way. And yeah, then we'll work our way up the map. This is a big bit of wasteland. But if, you know, you kind of bought, I think it's, you've got to buy 59 and you get that whole place with the lake. You can make that a hellish big field, can you? You know, get rid of the trees on one side and make that a hellish big map. I mean, it would look kind of like, I don't know, a U shape, but yeah. Right, I think I'll take a little bio break in a minute after I do this field, guys, and just, yeah. Go to use the little boys' room and make another coffee, because I'm out of coffee. Hopefully my clip reel will work today. There's a couple of extra ones on there, I think, from the other day, which are kind of fun. I need to sneeze again. Thank you. Won't take me very long to make a coffee. I've got one of these eco kettles, so takes ages to slow down. Takes ages to cool down, not slow down. It's not moving, is it, dickhead? Yeah, so it takes ages to cool down. So, you know, it's quicker to boil again. Downside is because it's like it works on the kind of same sort of situation as if you've used a pressure cooker pan. So it locks the air into, yeah, pressurize the air. And that way it can get hot and boil faster. That's the way I understand it anyway. So we'll get this done, guys. We'll drive over to 17. And then, like I say, I'll take a short bio break, make a coffee. Yeah. And guys, in chat now is the link for the Discord group of gamers, the SOAG guys. So the Son of a Glitch Gamers Discord. You must be over 18. In there, we are a group of fun-loving friends, bordering on family kind of thing. And yeah, we just mess about, play games, take the mick out of each other. You know, all the things that good friends should do to each other, make each other feel good. And if you want to come and join the family, click on the link. Come join us, guys. There's always somebody in chat at least 16 hours a day. Alright, what I'm going to actually do with this guy is I'm going to... I'm not going to put you on the be right back screen. I'm just going to let the AI drive it. Alright, I should be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Well, kind of back. And the AI didn't do a proper job. It didn't do a proper job. Which means we're going to have to do a little bit tidy up. Okay. Get the camera back on. Right then, dude. Let's get this done proper job. Bosh, that gets that done. That should be about right, I think. Just check the other end. No, missed a bit of this end as well. Lazy bastard. There, okay, so that's that field done. Right, where are we going from here? Um 33, just past the shop there. And we got 69 right up the top. So there's only a couple of fields to go, but it's spread out. Right, okay, we're gonna have to drop that. Get that out. Drop that down. Pitch, good morning. How you doing, lady? Squealer, can you do a shout out for Titch? There you go. I'm good, Titch. How are you? This morning, anyway, because, you know, you're only in chat last night. I mean, to be honest, what I could do, I could do an offload. Yeah, bollocks, just do an offload. You hit the floor. Next thing you know, should have got low, low. There we go. It's only because I was passing. I wouldn't have done that otherwise. Right, 33, which is this one on our left. Oh, we got field 4 as well, okay. Do like this header, guys. Really do like this header. I just like the fact that you don't have to fuck about with trailers and shit. You know? That's what I like about it. I like the fact you don't have to fuck about with a trailer. You know, you just unpack it. It's got its own wheels. And you're ready to rock and roll. So it's almost as soon as you get to the field, within like a few seconds, you're ready to rock and roll. So yeah, we ain't quite got all the equipment that we want to buy. I think we've got an equipment list of about 700,000 before we can say we've got all the equipment we're done. Before we go, right, guys, what do you think we should go up to on the bank before we call ourselves done on this one? Or what we could do, guys, is, and just thinking on my feet a little bit here, what we could do is say, look, we'll stick to $1 million start if you want to do a bank balance of this time more than $1 million. So the next farm, if we do another 0 to hero, we start off with 1 million. And then we could make the score whatever you feel that is justified to say the farm is now making its own money. And, you know, won't go bankrupt sort of thing. So on the last farm you said, get the farm self-sustaining and make $1 million, which I did. And then we brought that $1 million over to here, which bought us the land that we've got. I mean, we've actually bought one field more just to tie us over. And yeah. So what would you say on Zielonka, considering how fast I'm making money, what would you say would be an agreeable amount to say the farm's now self-sustaining? Ideas in chat, guys. Let's go. Nothing too stupid, like 100 million or some shit. But a nice figure to say that the farm's now making its own money. You going to make a brew or something? Field 4. Follow the car. Damn, this is a long way around. Should have probably gone through that dirt track. Sorry, car. I need the turning space. Let's take a shortcut for the grass now. So, guys, question to chat. What value to this farm will you put to say that I've made enough money to call the farm self-sustaining? So, like I say, last time it was $1 million. 1 million on top of what you bring over from the previous farm. So 2 million. Is that what you're saying? I have to make 2 million before I say I'm done. And then 1 million goes over to the next farm if we do another Hero to Zero series. This gives you a little... The million star on the next farm just gives you a little bit of a foot up. Saves having to keep borrowing straight away. I know that's basically the basics of the Hero to Zero thing. Shit, this one's been done. Bollocks. Okay. We're in agreement then, guys? 2 million? Because the name of the farm will change. Name of the series will change. The next time it will go Hero to Zero in brackets and then Road to whatever you set. What the fuck is that? Is that what would you call that, guys? A water tower? Looks like an old water tower, doesn't it? Can I get through here? We're gonna have a go at it. We're gonna have a go at it, chat. Yes. Loads of room. Fit buses through there. To be honest, probably could. You've seen some of the shitty roads I have to drive through. So nobody else coming up with anything in chat, guys. So I'm guessing you're happy with 2 million. So next time we do this, it'll be road to, you know, 0 to Hero, road to 2 million. And then the one afterwards, it'll be road to 2 million. Sounds cool. There you go. Right. Done. So, we're aiming for 2 million. Still be quite difficult, because at the moment, like I say, I said earlier, I'm making about anywhere between 150,000 to 200,000 kind of per day. And when I say per day, sometimes I can make that in 2 hours, which while I'm offline is a day. You know, already today I've made that much. And what's it been? 2 hours, just over 2 hours. And I've already made 200,000 nearly. You know, depending what contracts I'm doing, you know, if I start doing sugar beets or something, it could be more than that. It could be 300,000 just with the profit margin on sugar beets and onions and stuff. Oh. What do you mean I can't access this land if I can do that last little squiffy bit off? You're just being rude now, aren't you? Am I going to have to attack this from the other way? No, got it. It got it. I was in two minds today whether or not to do the Hero to Zero series, to be honest, or to make an early start on where the guys are going to be later at 11 on the Oaks. I was going to go straight on the Oaks and make a start on some stuff. Because there's always plenty to do on the Oaks, so to say that I'll take up all the jobs on the Oaks, you know, if I chose a big enough job, my stream could be just one field. Although, saying that, I don't think I've got the permissions to actually pick contracts. This is what I like about this farm, guys, is the undulation. So, when we did this with the small harvester before we had, or the small harvester or the borrowed harvester, we were literally climbing this at 3 miles an hour. And that's the sort of shit I like. I mean, this is a bit easy, to be honest. But, you know, with all upgrades, you know, you should be able to make your life easier, power up the freaking hills and stuff. And the real good thing I like about it is when I turn the corner here, you know, the last time we were doing the field next door, weren't we? And we could see the next field. In fact, you can just about make it out now. So you've got the brown one, then you've got a green field, and then you've got, I think that was the other wheat field that we did. The third one down, you know? You can see that. You can see the 3 green fields over there, the nice hill there, you know? And it's kind of like why the community likes the Oaks as well. Not only does it have a massive range of big fields, small fields, it undulates, it's got overhanging trees on the roads, it's got something for everybody. All right, that's all the field work I think done for them. We're going to have a shitload of fertilizing and cultivating contracts to do in a second. What we should do is just get this thing a little closer to the farm, and then we'll bring the tractor and trailer up and offload. I mean, to be honest, what we could do is put the header down and just drive there in this. I'm gonna have to drive through there and then make that turn. Yeah, we could do that actually. We could go down to the shed, put this away. It's only over there. And then driving this down to the thingamajiggy. Empty out. We've still got to go around the fields, guys, and collect the straw. I haven't forgotten. And sell that. You know, sell the byproduct. This is our field. We can drive over it. Not sure if we're going to be allowed to drive through the shed, especially with that implement in the way. Might make it. Might be skinny enough. Yeah, so our plan is, guys, when we get the thing, we're going to utilize this. This is the pelletizing factory. So what we'll do when this is up and running is, let's just show you, because it's quite fun. So what I do, guys, is when I used this before, is I literally park the pelletizer here with it scooped straight into the bucket there. from about here, the conveyor belt comes out, so it smashes up the square bells, or the rectangle bells, whatever you want to fucking call them. Square bells in terms of this. And then the tractor unit sort of comes out and points this kind of way, if I can get it that way. And then what I'll do is I'll bring the telehandler in, park it there, and then when I bring the bells over, basically all I do is offload outside, just whack them in like in a straight line outside, so I can grab the bells, come through the door with the telehandler, whack it on the conveyor, which will be kind of here sort of thing. The conveyor will take it into the pelletizer smashes it up, conveyors it into the bucket drops it into that, goes up there, drops it into the machine, puts it into bags go up here and drop it onto the Euro pallets, which will slide across. That then, when the pallet's full, comes down here. And I don't know why there's not a roller there, but it comes down there, comes round here, and there's room here for 3 pallets. From there, what will happen is I'll put the bells forks on and come around here, and I've got a sell point for the pellets here. And that's all done by hand. When I say it's done by hand, except for I can leave the pelletizer going to offload itself, I will have to do all the telehandler work and stuff. And on Somerset Farms, when I was doing it, absolutely loved it. You know, there was nothing better than going around, picking bells up, putting them down. I don't know why all that's there, really don't. Yeah, there was nothing like all the manhandling of the equipment. You know, it was satisfying work. That's that. Right, I'm not sure what else we got to do, so we're just gonna hold this up for a minute and leave it outside the shed. I don't want to put it away if I still need it. I don't think I do though, because I think the rest are like carrots and parsnips and stuff like that. The rest of the contracts. Out of the way, dear. Help is on the way, dear. Right, let's just leave you there. Where's the... Oh, you're empty. Okay. Let's just take you up here and park you up then. Well, I don't know whether I need to park you up or not. Let's just move you there. Just move you to there, ready for the next job. I do need... Where are you? There. I need you. Right. From here, I just will go north and collect that straw at 69. And then I can collect that one in. The 69.4, and then just work my way down through the map, everything that's flashing. Now, some of you go, is this really worth it? You know, doing all this straw? Because you're only getting like $5 a time. Yeah, but when you're trying to make money, $5 $5. Just like Loopy said one time when she was doing shit and somebody dared her 10 quid to do something, and it was like, well, 20 quid, 10 quid, 10 quid. Right, let's go. And it's starting to get warm. I mean, weather report for outside reckons at the moment 13 degrees and sunny. It feels more like 25. So the wife had a look at, you know, when the wife was in my stream the other day, she looked at my thing, everything that was going on, and she went, yeah, I like what's going on. She said, but your camera looks a bit weird. And I was like, well, how do you mean weird? And I thought she was going to say, I look overexposed, which I do. To be honest, I sort of lost a little bit of know-how in photography and stuff, and I don't know how to put it right. I've tried all sorts and I don't know how to put it right. But one of the reasons I don't know how to put it right is the window's behind me. So that's why I'm overexposed, because the window's behind me. That's where the light's coming from. So basically the camera's accepting in all the light and then throwing it back out into me. Which is why I look like I haven't been in the sun for a little while. I know I could block up the window. That's the thing. And to be honest, I should have done that this morning and didn't. But she said the edges looked funny. And I was like, well, what do you mean the edges look funny? She went, I don't know, the edges look just funny around you. And I said, well, I am using a virtual green screen. So it could be that. You know, it's... where am I taking this? I'm taking this over there, and I said, so it could be that. So it's a virtual green screen. I can do nothing about it. So I said, but my main thing is I'm overexposed, but I know kind of how to fix that, kind of not how to fix it. Like I say, I can block up the window slightly and that'll make it slightly better. And then if I need to light myself up from this angle, I could do that. Our ships are meant to fly. Woo woo, thank you for the disco. Because disco's here and disco's there. I know, that's a no joke. Yeah, rather shit, actually. So guys, we'll be getting a DJ or presenter on in about 22 minutes. DJ Pat will be live on Simulator Radio with his very good show, and I love this show. It's awesome 80s. So 2 hours of just 80s tunes. And I consider myself musically an 80s child, so it's my kind of tunes. I know some of you fuckers think I'm older, but I was born in 78. So the first kind of music I got to hear and learn about was 80s music. So that's why I say I'm an 80s child when it comes to music. You young person. Thank you. Very kind of you, Titch. You saying that, Titch, I'm not going to ask, but I'm guessing you're older. Calling me young. Anyone younger than me is a young person. 80s, 90s for me. Yeah, see, like I say, when I say my mainstream of music is 80s, kind of 80s, early 90s, if I'm totally honest. But mainly 80s. Although, guys, you know my radio shows by now, where I literally play anything. So, you know, I'm kind of what they call an eclectic in music. So I will listen to anything if I'm in the mood. Literally anything. So I swing from like rock to country, disco to orchestral if I'm in the mood for it, gospel at times. You know, I would literally, if I'm in the mood for it, go around the clock. You love my radio shows? Thank you. So it's not, to be honest, Titch, it's nice to be appreciated sometimes. Because sometimes we don't really get the comeback which we'd like, you know, just some little feedback, you know, to say, you know, you did well, that was a cracking show. I mean, I know the guys come in every so often and go, Matt, that was a great show, and it means a lot. Anybody who comes and listens and says, you know, they enjoyed listening is something, you know. I was born in '86, so Dire Straits is the one band I remember my parents listened to. It's kind of weird because, you know, to think of what my parents actually liked in kind of music. Dad wasn't big into music at all, but Mum was. I mean, Mum had an old record player. I say record player. She had a one of these. Some of you will remember this. Some of you won't, from the '80s. When you like your stereo and radio came in a big cabinet. So on one side we had like the amplifier, tape decks, radio thing, and on the on the left side was your radio, was your turntable. My mum was into Cliff Richard and Shakin' Stevens, Gene Pitney. Wow, that's to be honest, dude. What cracking music is that? That's fucking awesome music. You know, you can't beat them. Back in the day. So the family quickly turned out to be kind of, you know, music connoisseurs in a way. You know, Mum would go out and buy records and LPs. My older brother would go out and buy records and LPs. You know, and there was a lot of different stylings because obviously Mum was like 70s dance music, 80s dance music and stuff, and my oldest brother was kind of light and heavy rock. So people like Rainbow and Status Quo and a few of those guys. So we had quite a lot of different genres of music going on in the family. I wish I felt younger, 38, and I feel like 68. To be honest, bro, I am 46 and I'm starting to feel 46. Parts of my body are slowly starting to give up, you know. Every so often I'll get a hit with sciatica in my lower back, which means I'm off work for 3 weeks at least. My knees are starting to play up, so when I'm driving the bus, I'll get an ache behind the knee kind of crown, and it's painful. Did that go down or up? We'll just take it over here and sell it, bollocks. It's the closest bit. I don't really care about what I'm making. My mind is still 12, but my body is like 168. I think that's the key to it, innit, though, Titch, to keep your mind young. You know, if your mind's not feeling old, your body's kind of not far behind it. Although, you know, you still get your aches and pains and shit. Which is why shit like this kind of helps, you know, you talk to your friends and get your stresses of your day out and, you know, have a conversation, have a laugh and a joke and stuff. And as long as you can still do that sort of stuff, you're, well, you shouldn't be in such a bad place, to be fair. You know, if you surround yourself in the right people, you know, they'll kick your ass when you're sort of floundering a bit. Conversation is key, guys. Conversation is key to, you know, to a lot of stuff. Helps you not to dwell on shit. You know, find somebody who'll listen, get it out there, get your stresses out there, and then, you know, you're better equipped to carry on. Can I touch you and do the things that lovers do? Whoa. Mm-hmm. It's here we go. It's a good example of view. If you look 2 fields further up to where I am now, you can just make out the straw line to what I'm going to go and collect. I've done some really dumb shit when I was younger, and been in a few accidents, and only one was my fault, but I'm paying for the dumb stuff now. I'm quite lucky in that aspect. I've done some dumb shit in my youth, and luckily, you know, the stuff that I did didn't really harm anybody. Although when I think about it now, you know, I wouldn't do it again. So some of the dumb shit I've done is the fact that I owned 3 cars, didn't have a driver's license, and I was driving on the road. I would never, ever, ever do that now, and I wouldn't encourage anybody to do it. You know, strictly speaking, A, you're not licensed to be on the road. B, you're not insured to be on the road, which is the freaking most important of all. You know, and yes, when you're a kid, it was fun, but when you look at that's the wrong way. When you look at the come down, if something happens, if you're anybody with a conscience, you wouldn't be able to live with yourself. You know, no driver's license, no insurance, no this, no that. But back when you're a kid, it's fun. You know, like I say, I owned 3 cars and was driving them around. Been there, and that's when there wasn't. Yeah, you didn't have like Woo says, you didn't have AMPR. You know, for them to actually realise that you didn't have a license, insurance and shit, they had to physically pull you over, and they weren't allowed to just pull you over for nothing. There had to be a reason for them to pull you over. Even something as simple as a light out. You know, or like when I was a passenger in one car, it looked like it deserved to be in a scrapyard, so they stopped us. You know, that wasn't my car, by the way, but you know, it was a thing. You know, your tax was on a disc. You know, so to physically check to see if you had tax, they had to stop you and look in the window. But one of these cars, I was, because I was out with a group of mates. We were out in a load of lanes, out in a, like just outside of town, buzzing through these lanes, and we came across this hump bridge. I mean, it was a hell of a hump bridge. I mean, it's got no better over the years, but yeah, we jumped this hump bridge in this car and basically snapped the fucking chassis. Oh, we were flying, man. I mean, I was doing about, well, I'll tell you the exact car. It was an Escort Mark II. I think it was a 1600L. We were whipping through this lane, and we come up to this bridge and got air, and on landing it nosedived, as Fords do when you jump them, and literally the car was like that. We walked home, left the car there, and obviously the police can trace us because nobody gives a shit about V5s and signing them over and stuff. I mean, a lot of the people that we bought these cars off were like, "Are you going to take care of that?" "Yeah, we'll take care of it." No, we never did, because we knew not to. You know, we didn't have a license to drive the fucking thing. So the car stayed in the previous owner's name. But like I say, if I had that to do again, would I do it? No. You know, with the brain, you know, I'd say it, if I had it do it again, I wouldn't do it. If I had the knowledge to carry with me from now to then, I wouldn't do it. I think that's the way I'm thinking. Could get away with shit in the 80s. Well, yeah, early 80s and the noughties. Well, not so much the noughties. ANPR started coming in the noughties. Down here, anyway. You know, late 90s, I think they started coming in down here. But they're only special cars, though, had it. Like, it was only put into race and chase cars. Whereas now, it's in every car. Back when, you know, cars didn't have rear seatbelts. That sort of era. Midnight, thank you for redeeming the skeleton nets. They're working quite well today. Right, let's just pick up this last bit of straw down here. Should have really checked those fields that we got so we can collect them in. That we've already done shit on. Because I have no idea which fields I've done and which fields I haven't. I know I still got to do 61, 62. 4 is done. I know 4 is done for definite. So in a minute we can collect 4 and 17. 33 I'm not sure about. You'll be collecting on 33. Hopefully we have. Oh, that's enough coffee for the minute. Right then. Let's put that up. Right, so I know we've done 4 and 33, so we can collect that one. 1761. Oh, bollocks, we just might collect one that. Okay, so hopefully that, hopefully we just ain't done ourselves out of some money by collecting in those one of them too early. But anyways, let's take a shortcut for here. Ah! Oh dear. Oh, we nearly got up. Come on, get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Come on, get up. We might have to... Oh, we nearly done it. Come on, up you go. Up you go. There we go. Right, if I back onto this, it should right itself. Normally does anyway. There we go. Kids today wouldn't know the feeling of high-rise and long metal slide and a roasting hot day. Or what is it like to drink out of a hose? Yeah, I've done that many times, Steve. How times change, like you said, if you could go back now with what you know. Now, I wouldn't do half the shit. Hiya, Windy. How you doing, dude? Good morning. Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. You know. That's the alarm on your phone. This is how Windy wakes up every day, dude. Which is why he's always knackered and pissed off when he comes in the chat. Can't see whether my implement's down. You're in the... Mearning? Mearning? Morning, Average. How you doing, bro? And he's going to go, fuck me, now you read stuff properly. Right, you need to grab a shower? Want somebody to scrub your back? Only joking, Titch. Right, hopefully we make the turn. I mean, what we could have done. Winnie's off. Really? But Oreo man. Oreo man. Yes, he's been telling me all about Oreos and shit that he was doing the other night. Oreos and Marmite. Ugh. Oreo's not so bad, but yeah. Sticking Marmite on them. Whoa. Ugh. Yes. Please don't bring back the memory. There we go. More profit in the bin. I don't know where to take this now. Should we? Yeah, we can take it over there. To the bioheating plant. Let's take it and ditch it in there. What I'm kind of doing at the moment, guys, so I'm trying to get all these contracts done, the harvesting ones, and then they'll all turn into cultivating ones, and then they all turn into fertilizing ones. Hashtag content. That's right, dude. Think of the bright side, woo-woo. If what shit you do brings in a few more viewers, every little helps, brother. Every little helps. Even though, yeah, it's making you feel like dog crap. And now you're going to go, well, you eating an egg is alright, and then, isn't it? Told you. That would have to be a freaking million fucking bit redeem. And, I don't know, level 15 hype train for me to fucking eat an egg. Because like I say, I shall be 2 seconds after it goes down, I shall be in the toilet chucking. I keep saying that in my head, but still don't help. Mm-hmm. It's all for the greater good. And good morning, guys. If you just come in, good morning. How we doing? Happy Sunday. Hopefully your Sunday is going to be as chilled as mine has been so far. Once again, guys, please go and click that link to Moser Racing. Every little click helps. May have some other news of another partnership that's in the pipeline soon. They contacted me, to be honest. I don't know why and how, but they contacted me, said would I be interested in doing a little bit of advertising on their behalf, and I was like, okay, maybe. They said they'd send me some shit, and if I agree to it, yeah, I just have to put an ad in the thing for and promote the shit. So we'll let you know when that sort of stuff, when that happens. But yeah, could be a little bit of another partnership going on. That guy Bruce Gaming, yo, how you doing? And thank you for your first time chat. I'm good, dude. And you're good. That's good then, isn't it? So we might end up with quite a good profit margin today, guys. So I think we're up to about 200,000 just like in this stream so far. Told you it was about 200, 150 to 200,000 a day so far. And that's just me on my own, you know? And like I say, I basically made this to be a map where contracts were a big thing because of the stuff that I've got going on my little farm area, which isn't a lot. So we got some sheep going on, some chickens, but that's basically it in some greenhouses. And when we get it finally going, the pelletizer. But otherwise, all of our money's come from contracts. And like I said, we've got a couple of bits of equipment to buy. And we're getting close to being able to buy the next one. And that should give us more input of money to buy the last one. So things that we got to buy is the pelletizer. The actual harvester that turns hay and straw into pellets, and we need to buy the bale crusher, which is just basically a conveyor on a stand to go into the pelletizer, and we need to buy a harvester to do cotton. Because even though I think the cotton fields have been done by the AI, because I sort of didn't have anything to do with, so, and I didn't see them in the contract list, so the AI must have like got rid of it and done it itself. But if they're going to be a thing, then I need to get a cotton harvester, which again is another 300-ish thousand. So we're going to spend about 700,000 in total, and then we should have all the equipment we need, unless we want to upgrade something. Which I don't think we do. I mean, we may need a tractor at some point to take place of the ones that we got now. Yeah. So that's all the straw contracts done and dusted and got off the things. So we can collect them in. Okay, so all these cultivating ones will turn into fertilizing ones. Or is it vice versa? I forget which way it goes. One way or the other. There you go. Yeah, so they do. All these ones I've just harvested, so they all turn into cultivating ones. So, as you can imagine, we got now a shitload of cultivating to do. And then they all turn into fertilizing ones, which is why we're saving the fertilizing ones until after the cultivating ones are done. Right then. What sort of equipment do I need to do these? Sugar beets. Do I have a header for sugar beets? I think I have. Accept contract. Carrots, red beet, parsnip. And there's a sorghum one there, so I think we got to change the header for carrots. I think we can do carrots and red beet. Do we even have the header for sugar beet? I've just accepted that in. Right, let's take this back to the farm. Which is, where's my farm? It's up there. Okay. Could do with a wash too. Look at it. It's freaking filthy. Sugar beets, sugar beets. Not sure whether we got a header for that. To be fair. What the fuck's that? That's not even a post, dude. Why'd you stop me on there? Let's go around the back of the house. Because the spray wash is just the other side. Spray wash is just here. That's good enough, isn't it? This will get dirty again, so I'm not going to be too particular about the tractor. There we go, that'll do. Right, we're going to have to check to see if one of these headers does sugar beets, because like I say, I didn't really check. That'll do. Okay. That one. Sugar beets, sugar beet. That one just does potatoes. Where's the other freaking headers too? Down here. No, I've not got one for sugar beet. Fuck. Okay. Gonna have to buy one. We've got enough money for it. Really? That one doesn't do sugar beet. Yeah, it says it don't do sugar beet. It's weird. Potato. Parsnip, potato. The Colossus don't do sugar beet, really? I missed the trick there, didn't I? Do you have to change the thing at the header for it, though? Not working with. Sugar beet standard. So it says it does sugar beet. Should we just go over? There was a sugar beet header. Let's just see if this header will do it anyway. You never know, I might get lucky. If not, I'll have to buy one. Okay, over here. This field here. I think it's this field here. So this header will do red beet. No. Okay. No. Okay. So we're gonna have to put this away and go get a sugar beet header. So I'm sure the other header I got for this is parsnip. Midnight reckons he saw one. Right. So, so that's parsnip. Oh, sugar beet header. So I've got one of them. I thought it was parsnips. Oh no, that was the other one's potatoes, I think. I think the other one's potatoes. Let's go over here. What does this header do? Yeah, that's potato. Potato! Right, so. Got that there. Okay, so. No, back the fuck up. That one. No, I don't want to go into it. I just want that. There we go. So that's sugar beet. And that's sugar beet as well. These are the ones that I'm using. So I've got that. I got that one and that one. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. So we'll buy that because we've got the money to buy it. Right, so that's over at the shop. Thank you, Midnight. Thank you for noticing. I wasn't paying attention. I mean, it's well, we do need to check on the animals in a second. We haven't done nothing with the animals today. But yeah, last time we've moved forward a whole month. In fact, let's just have a little check on the things. So they got plenty. They got plenty. They, yeah, kind of are okay. And they're kind of okay. And they're kind of okay. Okay. No worries. Right, let's go go do some sugar beet harvest. Where's this going afterwards? It's going down there, so I could possibly just take the machine down there and empty out, just get rid of the header, so I'm not smashing into anything. So okay, that's gravy. Right, I'm not going to harvest this at stupid speed, so let's slow down a little bit. 14 mile an hour is good enough. Settle into it, innit? And I've just missed a bit. DP, good morning. How you doing? It's looking good, DP. It's looking good. Shit, just missed another little bit. That's going to annoy the shit out of me, that is. I mean, yeah, what I could have done is set this up so that, yeah, like that is that. And you guys ain't got a fucking clue what I'm talking about. It's set that up with that. Set it up with VCA, and then I don't have to worry about it. There you go. I don't even have to drive now. I can just chat to you guys. I'll do a tidy up after I've done the field. Indeed, you're welcome. Oh? We should have been having DJ Pat about now. Did he cancel the first hour? Anybody look on Simulator Radio for me, see if he cancelled the first hour? Because he was supposed to be on from 10. Tech issues? Okay, no worries. Whole show cancelled. What? Both the 2 hours? Damn, shame. I was kind of looking forward to his show. So the next live show, guys, will be at midday, Big Top 30. With, hopefully, Radio J. And don't forget, guys, if you're part of the SOAG Discord, whenever me or Windy goes live, if you missed our shows, they're we put them into a tab in the Discord, which I momentarily had forgotten the name of. I think it's something like Radio Replay or something. But yeah, they're in there. I mean, I know a few of the guys download them and take them to work and listen to them at work and stuff. I mean, especially if you like all your old stuff, guys. I did one of my last shows that I recorded. I did a whole hour of golden oldies. So kind of early 50s, well, not early 50s, late 50s, all the way up to early 70s. Whole hour of it, right in the middle of my show. So I did kind of sort of wake up tunes to kick off with, and then I did golden oldies, and then I did my normal retro requests. And it was a pretty good show. I mean, the few of the golden oldies seemed to go on for a little while, but come on, a chameleon. Why would you say I'm a man without conviction? I'm a man who doesn't know what to say without addiction. You come and go. You come and go. Whoa. Come, chameleon. You come and go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Loving would be easy if you come and select my dream. Red, gold, and green. I know, voice like a fucking goose farting in the fog, but I don't care. Every day. Piece of piece of meat I heard you say. Like my love is an addiction. We might get this field done just in time, guys, for raiding out to the absolute man, the myth, the legend, the leader of. He doesn't like to boast, but he's the leader of the community. The average Viking. He's going to be on the Oaks, guys. I'm going to have a quick bite to eat after I finish my stuff today, and then I'm going to join the guys on the farm and yeah, get bossed about. Also, guys, you may have seen the Average Viking stream the other day when I was involved. I say involved, I was helping out, kind of, when we were on SnowRunner, getting the new truck. I've had a play with it a lot since, and yeah. On my next SnowRunner stream, I will give you the absolute verdict of this truck. I haven't had much play around with the new Scout vehicle. Need to sort of start playing with it. But yeah, the truck I'm playing with quite a lot. Just to figure out what it can do, what it can't do, what its limitations are. Yeah, and then we'll have a proper verdict, obviously, next stream that I do SnowRunner, which will be next weekend. Because I'm back to work tomorrow for 4 days, 4 long days, and then I'm off for 5. So 5 streams, guys, radio and all that jazz. Don't miss any of that. So what am I working? I'm working Monday to Thursday, so I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm off next week. So very, very long weekend. So and in one of those days will be a SnowRunner day. And yeah, we'll tell you all about the new truck that I got when I was helping Average out. And don't forget, guys, if you want SnowRunner help, if you come into stream within the first half hour of me starting and just say help, I will come to your map and help you. I'm not saying I'm the god of everything, but you know, my only stipulation with coming to help you is you must be in the first 3 maps. Reason being is because if you're in the thing that you need help, after you go through the first 3 maps, if you do them in order like I'm currently kind of doing, you kind of do still need a lot of help. I mean, so you won't help me. What map are you on, Squealer? You must be past... How does it go? It goes Michigan. You're year 13. You've done everything up to year 13. Fucking hell, man. I haven't even done that. Dude, how do you manage to do Forza and that at the same time? Do you work? Do you bullshitting us? Do you even work? Shit, man. I'm just thinking, you know, that the amount of shit and trouble I've had completing some of these maps. You know, I was so stuck in Umar that I carried on to the Don. Well, it's not the Don, it's just the map area is called Don. So I carried on to Don because I was absolutely stuck on, you know, Forza takes an hour or so on a Thursday and a minute each day. I know, that's how shit Forza's got, dude. Really has. But, you know, if I was in your shoes still with 100% clearance on all seasonals, I'd probably be doing the same as you're doing as well now. You know? I gotta try and line this up. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not active. That's active. I might have missed the line. You don't do logging? Oh, Jesus, man. You've got something to learn about. To be honest, my truck that I used to do logging with quite a lot is now fully spec'd. And it's alright for logging. I mean, it's stable, it's low slung, which is kind of what you need for logging. You need something that's low slung, especially for long logs. And very difficult to tip over. Fuck, I'm going to talk about the new truck. I did logging with the new truck last night. It's a beast. I mean, considering the terrain I'm doing it in, it's a beast. I'll happily do logging, dude. I don't mind the odd log, but fuck. 4 lots, same way for 4 hours. Yeah. To be honest, you know, for those who can hear me in chat right now, because we've got an ad break for a minute. Yeah, in the first map, I think there's, and I'm talking Michigan here, I think there's 6 contracts or logs. Could be more, but I think it's 6 contracts or logs. And then you go to, fuck, where do you go after that? Is it Alaska? I think it's Alaska. Then you go to Alaska, and then you got another 4 or 5 logging contracts. Then you go to Tamar, which is Russia, and then you got another 4 or 5 contracts, all logs. You know, so in the first 3 map areas, there's something like 12 contracts for logs. And to be honest, with the truck that I had, which I think was the Dan, yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was the Dan. Very slow slung truck. Yeah. And very good for logging. Just got a bit confused with itself in very, very heavy, sticky mud or snow or whatever. But very good for logging, nonetheless. But yeah, I, to be honest, I don't mind logging. In fact, when I kind of help people out now, it's kind of the first jobs I say to unlock, because they kind of early on in some of the maps, some of the logging jobs are, you know, there straight away from the get-go. And to be honest, what I want people to do from the get-go is I want people to try the logging. So even if I take a truck down there, you know, load it up and everything, and I go, here, do this for me, or do this for you, because I want you to try it out. You know, I want you to get involved, try it out, see what logging's like before, you know, me and others that are more experienced come along and just beast the logging fucking contracts out. Because, you know, with the right people, the right trucks and stuff, you can beast those fucking contracts out. You know, so... But I want new people who haven't tried logging to try them. You know, just try them in a, you know, even if I give them a truck so they get a decent truck, you know, and they just try and take the logs wherever they need to be. You know, because it is a difficult job, the logging. I mean, some of the more experienced guys like myself, average, fat nuts, bracks, will make it look easy. And it's just a case of mainly picking your route knowledge and truck knowledge, knowing that if I go down that road, yeah, it might be this shit, but I know my truck can do that and boost straight over and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, this new truck for logging, like I say, the map I'm on, the terrain is hard. You know, it's kind of like a Michigan, but with a sticky mud content to it all over. Flooded lands. Yeah, it's just kind of difficult going. I mean, it's only the Don, or Don. I keep calling it the Don, but it's just Don. Yeah, 2 small maps, but yeah, the feel of it, you feel like they're 2 bigger maps. You know, but they're really 2 small maps. I think I did like 1 logging job the other day to repair a bridge. Took me 3 hours, even in this new truck, which is a bit of a beast on it. You know, I mean, the new truck comes from this new map, which is a big old map. Me and Average had a look at it. It's a big fucking map. And if you've got the new season content, it is, to describe it, bit of a spoiler alert here, to describe it, it's a bit like, I don't know, Michigan on steroids, I think we called it, you know. So it's got the feel of Michigan, but it's got more hills. The swamp content is tougher to get through, and you really do have to pick your routes and have the right vehicles to do the jobs. So I'm sure you all know, guys, but the mod I'm using now isn't GPS, it's VCA. And if you add the right amount of clearance area, it will do the turns for you. Which is why I give it plenty of runoff space the other side, so it turns around and gets back online. This is possibly going to be the last job of the day before I raid out hopefully into the average Viking, then I'll go grab something to eat, and then we'll be joining the guys on the Oaks. Hopefully there's a spare tractor and a job for me to do. You know, they'll probably lock it up now, so I can't fucking get in there. The good thing about this job, guys, the sugar beets, is that the contract isn't bad. You know, 20 grand. It's a bit less than what I'd hoped for, but 20 grand isn't bad. But you make more money from the sale of the byproduct. So after you put what the contract needs into the loading area, or the offloading area rather, the money afterwards for what's left in the harvester makes more money than the contract. Quite a lot of the time. $19.73. If I go and help the guys out with the Oaks, then afterwards I plan to do a bit of trucking online. Just a one-way up to... Where am I at the moment? I think I'm in Toronto with my truck, so I'll be going Toronto to Oslo. I won't be streaming it, but, you know, say after dinner time. So, I say after dinner time, obviously average streams to half 2, so about 4 o'clock maybe. We'll, I'll be on ETS. And if you're part of the Discord, guys, well, you know when I'm going to be on ETS to do the journey. I mean, it's when you put the job into the thing, it says it's in 2 hours 14. It's actually an hour 45, and big mileage for your VTC, guys. It's 1,600 miles in an hour and 3/4. But like I say, big miles. $19.73. Here we go again. Come on, turn the other way, dickhead. 1973. Oh, hang on. Whoa. You left one behind. Oh, it's going to turn around. I don't want it to turn around. Fuck off. Okay, I'll get it in a minute. Knob jockey. Simulator radio. Bum. You better tell why. They don't stay around. To take a second look. Won't you, my baby? I'll make up my own words, I don't care. I want you back. I want you back. Peter Kay's lyric, I'll wash you back. Innit? Peter Kay's lyric, I'll wash you back. So buying that header, we've actually gone down, what was it, 70,000? So we now got 170,000 to find before we can buy, what were we buying? Oh yeah, the pelletizer harvester. Hello there. Hiya, Fat Nuts. How you doing, bro? He hates the amount of enjoyment I get out of that. Told you, it's only because I can't have the fucking walking I want for you. Only because I'm crap at anime. I can't make it. I want you back. I want you back. It's only one blip. I'm not going to worry about that too much. And I can't hardly see it, so we're not going to worry about that. I mean, if it stuck out like a sore thumb, I'd be going, I need to get it, I need to get it, I need to get it, I need to get it. My brain would be going, you got to get it, Matt, because it's fucking you off just looking at it. But it's hid away in amongst the grass. I'll forget about it in a minute. Is this the original, or is this the... It's the original, Bee Gees. Alright, that's okay. You can look the other way. No? Okay. Thought it was the clock version that's at the start before the Bee Gees start singing. Get warm with the FIFA on the dance floor. That version. Couple more lines to go, guys. We'll finish this bang on time by the looks of it. My grass feels looking slightly better than it did before. I mean, it's still kind of yellowy green. Not sure what I can do about it, but we'll try and lime and fertilizing it again and see if that helps. It did help a little bit this time around. So what I did is I cut it, I got everything off it, I limed it, and then fertilizer, use solid fur over the top instead of rolling it, and that seemed to help the colouring for the field a little bit. So we'll do that again after the next cut and see if it helps that again. I think you can you lime it, guys, over after like the second stage or third stage of growth. Maybe I can lime it and ferret it again after about the second or third stage. See if that helps it again. But some of you are going to say, it's only grass. Yeah, but the more of it I can produce, the more freaking money I make. Right, couple more lines to go. And then this field is done. Not too painful. Did I get everything on that? Or did it fuck up again? No, I got it. It's fine. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum-bum. Going nowhere. Somebody help me. Somebody help me, yeah. Drinky poos. Thanks, Wendy. Alexa, start a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Starting now.
Obviously didn't like my rendition of the Bee Gees. So the rule for this, guys, one is, guys, I shut up singing for 5 minutes, and if I even go into singing, which if there's some banging tunes on, I sort of comes out automatically. And if that happens and you guys catch me, I add 5 minutes to the timer. So 5 minutes could end up being 15 minutes or 20 minutes or 25 minutes. Right, so it's just this little line on the edge. This is the reason I'm picking this up, guys, is this is profit. You know, this isn't... The field's probably all harvested properly, and it probably will come up with the thing harvested properly, but this is pure profit for me. Morning, how you doing this weekend? I'm good. I was working yesterday, so... and was I working Friday? Yeah, I was working Friday. So, yeah, this is my only day off this weekend. But yeah, I'm doing good. And thank you for your first time chat, Bink77. Is it Bink77? Yeah, Bink77. Bink77. So you'll be old enough to remember where your name comes from. So the film I'm thinking of is got the Sanderson sisters in it. And Binks is actually the name of the cat. Zielonka always wanted to try this map. It's a good map, dude. If you like maps with undulations in it, the only thing I don't like about it, but it's growing on me, is how straight some of the fields are. Especially that's based in my neck of the woods. Is it really? Okay, cool. No, it's not the Binks I was thinking of. Misa Jaja Binks. But now I'm playing off Bergman. That's a good map too, dude. Gonna guess if you just remember the film, Matt. It was black and white. Fuck off. They've just made a second one, haven't they, to the film? I can't remember what the film's called, but they've just made a second one. And the three witches are the same people, just obviously just older. And some of the other characters have changed a bit. Oh, it's going to annoy me now because I can't remember the film. Yeah, Seconder's Polish map, and I'm from... You're from Poland? Hocus Pocus, yes, that's the one. Yeah, they've just made a second one. I say just, a couple of years back, they made a second one, which I have watched. I don't think it's as good as the first one. To be honest, they kind of had a big shoe to fill in. And Binks, thank you for your follow, dude. Welcome to the fun house. Is it that one? No. Do you play MP? Yes, I do. This map is open to multiplayer, but only when I'm on it. Now that I've got the machinery and stuff to cater for other people to come on and give me a hand. See, there you go. I earned 23,000 for the after sales product, and contracts there, and the contract was 21,000. So I earned more from selling the byproduct than I did from the contract. Right, we're going to go just quickly waste a bit of time now, feed the animals, and yeah. Alexa, stop. Well, that's the timer up, so I can now sing again. I don't know this song, so you know. You're good for the minute. The only thing I know of this song is the chorus. Right, let's just park this up. Let's get a tractor out. Should I feed with the tractor, guys, or should we feed with the telehandler? Telehandler take longer. What do you reckon? Oh, I need to bring this back to the farm. I'm not leaving equipment out. Because, as I said, I'm having fun on Berghoffman, and there is a crap ton of things to do there. Therefore, I'm looking for farm hands I can set. So it's based in London. To be honest, dude, if I'm not playing this map for Farm Sim, I'm playing on our community map, which at the moment is the Oaks. So I kind of got my hands full with stuff in that respect. But thank you for the offer. Bollocks, let's just use this, in fact. So let's go get some grass out of here. Where's the grass? There it is. Where's the grass? They won't need much. Oh yeah, I've got to go sell the stuff as well. We'll get that done before I raid out. So guys, we will be raiding into the average Viking. Then I'm going to go get a bite to eat, and then we'll be going on the Oaks to help the guys out, doing whatever needs doing. To be honest. Oh yeah, we've got bales in there fermenting. I need to check on them because they're to be sold. Oh, and I missed the fucking sheep pennage as well. These up here tend to make more hay because they're all older sheep up here. There we go. Yeah, these are all got older sheep in them, whereas the one down there is my first sheep pennage, and I couldn't afford to put all older sheep in, so there's some young ones in there, but obviously as we go through the months and years they will develop, so maybe you do know some people who would be interested. Like I say, I'm part of a community farm, so the guys that are normally part of it normally just do the community farm as well as their own. But you've asked in chat and they're probably listening, so if they do, they've got older sheep. What are older ships? I didn't say ships, you prick. So in this one, we've got lambs and sheep. Is that better for you? Let's put that back in there. We'll just get some wheat out, and then we'll go get rid of all those pallets of stuff, because we not only got pallets of wool, we've also got pallets of eggs. Okay, so that could be close enough. Wheat. Ah, gotcha. You meant older sheep. Yes, not that they smell. No. That'll be enough. In fact, that'll be enough wheat. They don't eat that much. My chickens. Let's go around the top. Even though the input. Oh yeah, I need to check that as well. I need to go through the water for that. I keep forgetting to check that. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Is that it? Okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting to check the water for my greenhouses. Should really, because that's probably where most of my profit's coming from. Also need to check, see how the bells are doing. We'll quickly go and check that, in fact. Oh, we're so close. How are my bells doing? Oh, it says it's silage already, so we can sell that. Okay, so let's go and put this back in the silo. The very cheap silo that I had. Protein pick mix. Thinks send us a whisper, dude. If you're looking for hands, I can help all the time because of work commitments. But there you go, dude. So like I said, there's always somebody listening that may be able to give you a hand. Right, okay. Let's park this up somewhere. Go connect to that water container, because that probably needs doing. Let's just put that. Let's just put this here, I think. Protein pick mix, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome into the funhouse. And guys, if you are new here, I am a simulation streamer mainly. So farm sim, truck sims, ETS and ATS. Construction sim, bus sim, snow runner, which I basically call a truck sim, but not much off of there. One thing you will notice, guys, with me doing this watering is I'm not very good at putting stuff down on maps. Hence the big frickin' bits of stuff there. Nope, that's it. Right, okay. Let's just park this up. That'll do. Oh, still got to do the eggs and shit, and I. Right, let's put you there. That'll do. Jump in the truck. Go to the fucking loading, which is Euro pallets. I forget which fucking Euro pallets it is, though. I think it's that one. Right, let's see if it loads. Yes, it does. To be honest, I don't really care where I sell this to. I just go down here and sell it all the time. I don't really... Profit's profit. Come on. Come on, put the last one on there. No? Okay. There we go. You're on now. You didn't want to go on, but you're on now. I'm going to have to do the same with this one. Just do a little bit of loop-de-loop-de with this one. Over. There we go. We got him. We got him. Right, let's go down and sell this. I know, I could have fitted it on the truck, but sod 'em. Sod 'em, innit? Like I say, I'm not too fussed about the profit margin on this. You know, they'll come into making their own money, and being a massive profit later on once they get established. There we go. See, 20 grand? 20 grand for just feeding animals and taking stuff down. I know I could have possibly had more, but, you know, I'm not greedy. Oh my God. Oh, so. Hoorah, 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 yay. The bell of 1,000 blame. You turn, you bitch. Turn. Right, guys, that's all we got time for today. We're just going to park this thing up. Sorry, car, I'm not going to pull into you. I'm parking up. So we're going to go around the back of here. Don't forget, guys, anytime that I'm now playing the Hero to Zero series, or it'll be the road to 2 million, as you guys decided earlier. So next episode, it'll be Hero to Zero, road to 2 million, because that's when you guys said that that's the end. I've still got a couple of bits of equipment to buy, so before, probably before I'm on next, at least one of those bits of equipment will be bought, because, like I say, I can't stay away from this map. This map, you know, even though the field shapes get on my nerves, being absolutely rectangle, the undulations and stuff keep bringing me back to the map anyway. So, guys, we're going to raid out. We're going to go let you see the average Viking. He's an absolute baller. Go and enjoy yourself over there. Like I say, I'm going to grab a bite to eat, and then we shall be helping them out on that farm as well. He's playing the Oaks, and we shall be back to see you on Friday. Not sure what I'll be doing yet, guys. Check out my schedule through Twitch. The games aren't decided until the day, so yeah. At least you'll know what days I'm on. So we're going to raid into the average Viking, guys. Enjoy yourself. Have a very good Sunday, and we'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye for now.